Hello again. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Chris James. We are excel.co.uk and we have another 2 minute or 1 to 2 minute video tip on using Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. Today's tip is using AutoFill, the AutoFill feature. Probably the most time saving and accuracy ensuring feature, built-in automatic feature in Excel. I'm going to type a single number here. Underneath it, I'm going to type some text, a single text string. I'm going to autofill that number. And when I say autofill, let's concentrate on the shape of the mouse. So the mouse is a thick cross by default. And depending on where I hover my mouse over, the mouse pointer changes shape. So if I hover over the perimeter of a selected cell, it changes to a cross with 4 arrowheads on it. That will allow me to cut and paste. So hold down left mouse button, cut and paste. So you can move things around by simply select, hover over the perimeter, wait till you get the 4 arrowheads, hold down left mouse button, drag and drop. So you can move things around quite neatly in this way. On the other hand, if I hover the mouse pointer in the bottom right corner of a selected cell, hover the mouse over the bottom right corner of a selected cell or range of cells, and I get the thin cross without any arrowheads. So I don't want that, I don't want that, I want that. Hold down left mouse button now and drag, and I'll get autofill. What does autofill do to a single number? It duplicates it. What if I wanted to increment that number by 1? Do the same thing, but this time hold down the control key, and now left mouse button, drag, let go left mouse button, let go control key. So you can increment by 1 a single number when you autofill, as long as you hold down the control key while you're doing it. Text, just like a single number, I'm not holding down control now, just doing a left mouse button autofill. It duplicates that text in any direction. Okay. What about dates? If I put today's date in here, some of you will already know the keyboard shortcut to enter the current date. So what keyboard shortcut could I use? Control and which key to enter the current date, today's date. So it's control and it's my semicolon key. So on your keyboard, if you look down at your letter L for Lima, to the right hand side of your letter L, you've got a colon and semicolon key. Control and this key always displays the current date. Underneath this, I'm going to display the current time. Keyboard shortcut, Control Shift and the very same key. So now we're saying Control colon, current time. That's a fixed static date stamp. That's a static time stamp. What happens if I autofill a date? I'm going to autofill this date. Will it duplicate it or will it increment it by 1 by default without holding down control? Just a simple straightforward autofill with dates will increment by 1. If I wanted it to duplicate it, I'd need to hold down control and do the same thing. So it's the converse to a single number. A single number is there, today's date is there. Autofill a single number and it duplicates it. Autofill a date, a single date, and it increments it by 1. You can turn that around by holding down control, the single number then increments, hold down control, the date then duplicates. Okay. Another thing to be aware of is the fact that you could take a date and hold the right mouse button down and drag. So if I now hold the right mouse button down and drag a date, when I let go it doesn't do anything. Instead of doing anything, it simply drops down a menu giving me the opportunity to decide what I'd like to do. And one of the options here is to fill weekdays. So if I say fill weekdays, it's omitted the weekends. So it's only given me the Monday to Friday dates in there, and it's left off the weekdays, the weekends rather. Right mouse button, drag, let go, doesn't do anything. I could either copy these cells to duplicate, fill the series, which which is what we've been doing. Only fill the formatting or fill without formatting. Various options here. Fill weekdays is the one we went for. 22, 23, 24. 25 and 26 would be Saturday and Sunday, so it's left it out. Okay, so there we have a few little pointers around using the autofill feature. My name's Chris. We are excel.co.uk. Thanks for your time, and hopefully you'll tune in again shortly.